What's up guys, Danny Carlson here, and I'm going to show you the secret fourth Amazon ads match type that no one uses, and it's really good for discovering profitable keywords like an auto campaign without wasting ad spend on irrelevant keywords. And it's got a lot of really unique uses, and a lot of people don't even know that this fourth match type exists. They think it's only broad, phrase, and exact, but they don't know that this other one exists because it's not actually in the interface. You need to do some special kind of trickery to even use it. So I'm going to show you in this presentation. What the heck is broad match modified match type? What are the best uses for broad match modified? How do you actually use it? And how to access this secret match type? It's definitely not in the interface, so you're only going to be able to do it with the strategies that I show you here in this presentation. And if you stay until the end, I'm going to give you my instant broad match modified Excel formula. So this is a copy and paste Excel formula you can use to add the broad match modifier to keywords in bulk. And I'm going to show you exactly how that works. So this quick little 10-minute presentation could be worth thousands of dollars to you if you actually go and implement the strategies that I mentioned here. And in case you guys don't know anything about me, this is just real quick. I'm founder of Kenji ROI and the Actualized Freedom podcast. I like riding motorcycles, which as I'm talking about this video, I still have a little scab on my knee from my last motorcycle crash, but I'm okay. We worked with brands like Diet Direct, Impact Theory, and Oddbods, some big ones there, and we've been on AMPM podcast, Stellar Tradecraft, Helium 10, lots of those big Amazon outlets you guys probably know. And here are some of the results. So here's an account that we have 600 grand in sales with. Here's another one, 2 million in sales. Here's some results there. This account, $650,000. And here's some of the broad match modified campaigns. 26% ACOS with 9 grand in sales, 18% ACOS with 4 grand in sales. Just a few examples so you guys can see that this stuff actually works. So the problem with broad match is that broad match often goes too broad and it gets irrelevant search terms that Amazon thinks is related, but it's not, right? This is especially a problem when the search terms around your product could potentially be related to other ones. So for example, in some kind of car parts, maybe Amazon is making your product show up for like remote control car parts or something like that. Totally irrelevant traffic, right? And phrase match is restrictive, so it doesn't offer that much control. If that phrase does not show up in that exact order within the phrase, the customer search term, then it's not going to expand upon that very much. So this is where broad match modified comes in. That's the secret fourth match type. It goes broad like an automatic campaign, but it gives you hyper control over exactly how it goes broad. And it's similar to phrase match, but it doesn't restrict the phrase order. So, I mean, it makes sense, right? That's the end of this video. You guys just go out and do it. All right, see you later. Just kidding. So this was me too. When I first heard about broad match modified, I probably looked something like this guy here. But with a computer in front of me. I don't know what he's doing with all this paper. No one uses paper in 2020. So here's the actual breakdown of the differences. This is a side-by-side comparison of phrase match and broad match modified. So broad match modified is really a combination between phrase match and broad match. It's somewhere in between. So both of them, words get added before, after, or before and after. So you enter the keyword as the target, and then Amazon's algorithm will add relevant words before and after your target to make longer phrases. Both of them, the search term must include the target keyword. So whatever customer search term Amazon's showing ads for, it has the target keyword inside of it. But now's where it gets different. So phrase match has the target keyword phrase order unchanged in the search term. So if you're putting in dog treats, then dog treats in that exact order must show up in the phrase. It won't show up treats dog or treats for dogs because it's not in the phrase order. So broad match modified does not restrict the phrase order. So it would be dog treats or treats for dogs. And the other difference is phrase match does not have control over which individual keywords must be included. So it's just the phrase, the entire phrase that you put in there must be included, but you don't have the freedom that you do in broad match modified. You can control exactly which individual keywords must be included in there. So to really illustrate that, let's go over some examples. So here's phrase match. So the target in this one is door bags. And you can see all there on the left. These are all the customer search terms. You can see the word door bags shows up in all of those search terms. So Amazon's algorithm has just found other customer search terms that include door bags. It doesn't have bags for doors or anything that's not in that exact phrase. But here's the exact same one. So for razor door bags, it doesn't restrict the order. You can see there on the left, we have the customer search term of razor door bags. We have door bag razor. We have door bags razor 1000. We have pro armor razor door bags. So Amazon will add keywords in between the words, before and after the words, and it'll mix the order up. So you got to get a little creative with this, but this gives you a lot more freedom to have Amazon's algorithm really expand upon your words without being super restrictive like a phrase match will be. So how are we going to use this? The way to use this is to add a plus symbol in front of whatever words you want to be in every customer search term. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do this with a completely free keyword tool. And you want to use broad match when you're entering the tool. So you can see here back in this example, there's a plus in front of each one of these words, right? Plus razor, plus door, plus bags, and there's a space after each one of these words, right? So that just tells Amazon's algorithm that that keyword with the plus in front of it has to show up in Amazon's algorithm. So I'm going to pop over here to, so this is how you would enter it. Let's say that we want to do dog treats. So we go plus dog, plus treats, well, plus treats. And then we want to choose the broad match type because it doesn't give you the option in here to choose broad match modified. The way you do that is by adding the plus in front of that. And if you only added the plus in front of one word, then that's the only word that's going to show up. So dog would be the only word that has to show up in the phrase. And then treats is just kind of like, if you're running a regular broad match, then treats probably would show up in the search term, but it doesn't have to. The plus means that the word dog has to show up. So if you put the plus in front of both of them, that means dog and treats both has to be in that search term. And then you just go add the keyword, and now that's a broad match modified. I do recommend doing this in separate ad groups and separate campaigns so that you can test this, not just mix it in with your other broad campaigns. And an easy way to add these plus symbols is with this keyword tool. I'll give you guys a link to this. You just go in here and let's say, let's add in like dog, canine, poop. You probably don't want to be putting poop in there. Treats and food, things like that. So you can just add a bunch of different keywords that like they will go together, so you can get combinations of these. So this tool is really good for concatenation is what you would call this, just like adding different variants of related keywords towards each other. So like have every variant of the word dog, have every variant of the word treats or food or anything like that. I'm not going to go through the whole process here. But then what you want to do is come down and choose broad match modified and then press concatenate. And it's going to add that plus symbol for you. So you can just easily copy and paste this here. We can just go copy and go paste this whole thing into here. And then now we have all of our broad match modified keywords. And the other way to do that, if you have, so what I like to do a lot of the time is take customer search terms from a search term report that are converting already. Let's just say that this is my search term report and these are keywords that I want to add into a broad match modified campaign. So what I can do is I'm going to create a new column right beside that one, and then I'm going to add in my special formula. And if you guys want this formula, go and check out the link in the description of this video, and I'll give you my formula with instructions on exactly how to use it. So let's go to broad match modified Excel formula. Let's just paste this in here. So here's the formula, and we need to change it to whatever this cell is. So this cell is H2 instead of A2. So now we have H2. And you can see there, it's just taken this search term and added the pluses there. And now we can just double click this or drag it down and boom, it's added that. So you can do that to hundreds of keywords all at once directly within your search term report. Then you can upload this as a bulk file upload, or you can just copy and paste this. So if you were uploading this as a bulk file upload, what you have to do is copy all of these keywords. So copy and then paste them into the customer search term. And you can see here that it messes the formula up because you pasted the formula over as well. So we have to go to this control paste options thing here and go down to paste values and only the values. So that way it'll only paste the values there. And then we can just delete this because we only needed that to do the formula. And then so this would be okay in a bulk file upload. Just make sure that you chose, under the match type, you chose broad and all that kind of stuff. I won't go over bulk file uploads here. It's some more technical than can be in this video, but just wanted to show you guys that. So what are some simple strategies for broad match modified? Number one, a branded broad match modified campaign. So these two strategies are super quick. You can go set these up very easily and quickly and get really good results. So number one, write every spelling variant of your brand name and have broad match modified create every possible variant without going too broad. So this is going to be tricky depending on if your brand name is, has a word in it that's like not a real word. So let's say that your brand name was, let's say it was like Cool Creations, right? So that's a bit, so you couldn't have just the word cool by itself, because that would come up with a whole bunch of unrelated stuff, and you couldn't have the word creations by itself either. But if you have a broad match modifier with both cool and creations, and it has to have both of those words, then there's a fairly good chance that that would be relevant. You might come up with some irrelevant words, so you have to really be careful depending on what your brand name is. But let's say that if your brand name was something like Zyglox. I hope that's not your brand name because it's a terrible one. But if it was just that, then you can just literally have a broad match modified campaign with Zyglox plus Zyglox, and then it's going to come up with every possible search term related to Zyglox. It has to have the word Zyglox in it, and it's going to add words before, it's going to add words after, and that just by itself in its own campaign could pick up literally every search term related to Zyglox. I usually like to add a few misspellings in there, especially with like weird words like that, like Zyglox. I'd probably add something like that just in case like people misspell it. I'd probably add in Zyglox with with an I and just every possible one. But the key here is to use keywords that if someone has this word into in their search term, then like for sure they're looking for your brand or your product or whatever you're trying to target there. The second strategy I recommend using is hyper-targeted auto-campaign mode. So using 1 or 2 word phrases that would qualify any keyword as relevant to your product. So here's the examples, Razor or 2005 Ranger. So let's hop back over here. So if you're selling products for a car, right? Specifically a model of car like the 2005 Ranger. If your product only works for the 2005 Ranger, then you want every search term that the customer searches for to have 2005. It's probably a good bet, right? You don't want to be showing up for, 2002 Ranger because people won't buy your product. It's not related to it. So this is a good way to pick up all the 2005 related keywords, and then you would want to add the word Ranger. So Ranger 2005 Ranger. It's going to take any combination of these words plus more additional words like 2005 Ranger flywheel. That's the big difference between this and a broad match campaign or an auto campaign is going to pick up way more keywords that don't include 2005 Ranger. Or just like other ones that like if you put in 2005 Ranger, it doesn't necessarily mean 2005 is going to show up in there. And if you just have a phrase match campaign that was 2005 Ranger flywheel, then it's only gonna be restricted to that exact phrase order and just adding words before and after it. But if you have 2005 and Ranger and broad match modified, it's going to pick up every possible search term related to that. So that's how it's really powerful. Just think about the certain keywords that if it has this word, then it's going to work. So like Razor. So if there's like a particular model that is like something like this, Razor, where it's a word that like pretty much if someone is searching for this word, then they're searching for your product. Then you probably want to do some single keyword ones. So single keyword target of just Razor. You got to be really careful with this because, if you put in something like really general like pan, then you're just going to get all sorts of crap. It's really not targeted. So it really does have to be a word that would qualify